I'm the Reverend Newton Dixon. I'm the General Secretary of the Jamaica Council of Churches, and I belong to the African Methodist Episcopal Church. The title of this Bible study is My Body is God's Temple. There are two sections of this study. First, there are the issues relating to content and information. And then second, there's the emphasis on application. So let's first take a look at those elements which relate to content and information. The first of these is a section entitled Transitioning from the Sermon. The transition from the sermon has two main components. First, there's a reiteration of the main points of the sermon. And for this sermon, the main points were 1, sourcing good health, 2, maintaining good health, and 3, guarding our good health. And the second component of the transition from the sermon is the conclusion of the sermon, which says, when we see our bodies as God's temples and engage them as God's temples, we will benefit physically, emotionally, and more significantly, spiritually. The scripture reading for this Bible study is 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. And the learning objectives of this Bible study are: the congregation will understand A, what is good health; B, the importance of taking care of the body, including consuming healthy foods; C, the consequences of not taking care of the body; and D, what is meant by the body being a temple of the Lord. The materials that will be needed are a laptop, PowerPoint presentation resources, such as projector and screen. A Zoom account would be useful for conducting online interactions. The introduction to the study is, in summary, this: one of the most fundamental concerns regarding our body is its health. It is a point worth stressing that the absence of good health renders the body ineffective in meeting its intended potential. As a result, poor health will obstruct growth and development. The study asks the participants, how do you know you are in good health? And name 3 screening tests which everyone in the Caribbean should do every 2 or 3 years. There is the exposition of the text, which explores 3 main points. God made and owns our bodies. We must strive to honor God with our bodies, and the benefits of good stewardship of our bodies. Then there is the application, and the focus here is on how we can apply all of the thoughts and knowledge and content which would have been generated in the early part of the study to practical life situations. So, the first exercise on the application explores 3 main questions. What is good health in the practical experience? What is wellness in the practical experience? And what are the consequences of failure to care for the body? We make observations in this section. One is, unhealthy diet is leading to premature death and disability. The second, we eat more than twice the amount of salt than is good for us. And third, the third observation, many persons allow increases in sugar, salt, and fat, especially through unprocessed foods. Then there is an individual activity that each participant will be asked to carry out. They are related to 2 figures in the study, one relating to complications of obesity, and the second relating to complications of hypertension. The activity section is closed out with a brainstorming session on 2 main issues. What are some of the ways we can protect our temple and prevent the development of obesity? And what are some of the ways we can protect our temple and prevent the development of hypertension? Thereafter, the study is concluded and there is a closing ritual.